Three things you need to know about what it's like to fly in a private jet. Again, I had my first experience when we picked this thing up back in Northern Carolina, and the first thing that caught me by surprise is how quick it takes off. I mean, I fly pretty often, Frontier, Spirit Airlines, those budget airlines. I've never been in a private jet before this, and it really caught me by surprise of the acceleration and how little actual runway it needed to actually get off the ground.
I'm surprised this is the first thing that caught his attention, because the first thing that you would catch, it's going to take off a lot quicker in a shorter runways.
The turbulence is pretty different when it comes down to a commercial flight, as you're in a 747 or 757 in comparison to a Citation 501 that is literally a fraction of that huge Boeing aircraft. Now, the last thing is,
he's comparing a small little Citation jet, which is a much bigger airplane. But the fact of the matter is, corporate jets fly at a higher altitude than most of the commercial airlines, so they actually get above the weather and where they have less turbulence. So even though the airplane is smaller, it still flies in an area usually that has less turbulence.
When it comes down to landing, the landing is completely different, and if you have actual headwind going up against you, it can be a little bit scary, but that's why you have to make sure that you have to have a great pilot.
I'm not sure exactly what he's talking about here, because the stronger the headwind on a landing, the slower the approach, which makes it actually a smoother landing. If he's talking about crosswind component, that's something different, because there you're going to get a little bit of a back and forth with the wind pushing you one way or the other, and usually an airplane lands at an angle, goes all the way down, and just before it touches down, the pilot straightens it out and touches down. If you have a good pilot, these kind of things are not really an issue.